Nina ou la Folle par Amour, and not least La Sylphide, the only of his French ballets that is still in the current repertory. His many other ballets in this first choreographic period were other works of his own invention in the genres of allegorical ballets, ballet vaudevilles, and dramatic ballets based on classical literature and contemporary literary sources. The second period of Bournonville's choreographic career covers the years 1842 to 1855 and shows a significant change of style in his approach toward choreographing. During this period, he appears to have acknowledged that the French Romantic Ballet was developing in a direction that was in deep contrast with his own aesthetic ideals. In contrast to the French ballet, which in those years focused mainly on exotic themes and technical virtuosity, Bournonville's major works from these years are all characterized by vivid depictions of national costumes, dances, and street life that were inspired by the impressions he received from his many travels abroad. These choreographic travelogues are often set against worlds of fantasy, but are at the same time always shown with great awareness of avoiding any exaggerated virtuosity and passion. From this second period dates his absolute major ballets like Napoli from 1842, The Kermesse in Bruges from 1851, and A Folktale from 1854. But also a great number of minor dance divertissements, as for instance the Spanish La Ventana, were created during this, his probably most productive period. Although Bournonville's third creative period, which covers the years between 1856 and 1861, continues in the same direction, it also differs radically in that he now adds more breadth and technical virtuosity to his choreography, undoubtedly as a result of the experiences he had gained during his 2 years as ballet master in Vienna between 1855 and 1857. His dances from the late 1850s are now all characterized by greater expansiveness in the spacing and more intricate floor patterns that allow for more technical virtuosity. One of the many striking examples from this, Bournonville's late choreographic style, is his pas de deux from the ballet The Flower Festival in Genzano, premiered in Copenhagen in 1858. This pas de deux is surely quite well known to most dance students, thanks to it being a standard number not only in most gala performance programs all over the world, but also because it probably is the dance that most Danish candidates choose when participating in international ballet competitions. The fourth and conclusive period in Bournonville's creative life in Denmark covers the years from 1864 to his retirement in 1877, 2 years before his death in 1879. During these years, he mainly revised and restaged the most successful of his earlier works. But in this late period of his life, he also entered a new direction as choreographer, now working almost exclusively on huge and bulky ballets based on Nordic mythology, none of which, however, have survived into today's repertory. Bournonville is therefore today first of all remembered as the most important among the founding fathers of Danish ballet traditions. Through his distinctive style and his impressive repertory, he created a unique performance tradition that has made Danish ballet famous around the world. He was a true master of graceful beauty, enchanting choreography, and bubbling joie de vivre. And for nearly 2 centuries, dancers and audiences all over the world have taken great pleasure in Bournonville's ballet poetry. His ballets still continue to be a technical and intellectual challenge to our contemporary dance world, thereby bearing witness to the huge scope and undiminished topicality of his art form.